Virtual classrooms? What are they and why bother? Stay tuned to find out more. So welcome to the Virtual Classroom Coach channel. My name's Richard and I've been an L&D practitioner for many years now and involved in all aspects of the training cycle, from learning needs analysis all the way through to evaluation. Now, I've been lucky enough to have designed and delivered learning interventions for world-class companies in the fields of technology, mobile communications, retail and healthcare, and the mix of learning solutions were, as you'd expect, based on a learning needs analysis, but have included digital solutions such as online learning, as well as face-to-face classroom workshops, my favourite. And I say that because if you're feeling like I did, I really wasn't ready to give up the live classroom setup. In fact, once upon a time, I was a bit panicky about having to deliver sessions virtually. I was worried about the tech, I was worried about engagement levels, the transfer of learning, and I was worried about broadcasting live right out to the unknown. Isn't it interesting how when you worry about something new, you only focus on the bad things, the negatives, the drawbacks, and at the time it's hard to consider possible advantages and pluses. So does that sound familiar to you? So in this first video, I'm going to focus on the reasons virtual classrooms are so great, the reasons organisations worldwide are exploiting the power of the virtual world of learning, and the reasons why learners actually love it too. This first video is a case for why virtual classrooms, or VCs, should be a fundamental part of your learning offer, and we'll look at it from the three most important perspectives: the learner, the L&D professional and the organisation. But that's not all. Look at my further videos to learn about best practice, do's and don'ts, design tips, VC successes, software, reviews, the best equipment to use and lots more. You can become a virtual classroom ace. And if there's something else you want covered, just drop me a note. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like buttons below. Okay, let's do this. So, here's the facts. This is what they think of us. Our L&D leaders recognise there are huge skills gaps and are likely to be addressing that right now in your organisation. Only 23% of L&D leaders believe their teams have the right skills to harness the tech. 50% say that their teams lack the knowledge and know-how about the potential use and implementation of technology. And here's the cold hard truth: around only 34% of us actually have the skills to deliver live online learning, and 37% are planning to address that. Now, who wants to get left behind? Forward-thinking organisations are looking for L&D teams with collective competence across a wide range of skills areas. And that can't just be in-house classroom delivery. We simply have to consider digital these days. Your organisation needs to stay competitive. It wants to attract the best people, train the best people and keep the best people. And this means giving them the types of learning they require. Staying current doesn't hack it, being forward-thinking does. Your organisation needs to save money. More than ever before, money saving matters. You know, how is your organisation spread geographically across cities, countries, continents? Then how much money then is spent on travel, hotels, sustenance and so on, going to and from training venues? Your organisation needs its workforce. The age-old problem: managers want their teams upskilled but can't spare them from role. A whole day or longer away from the job can seem excessive for some, yet a few hours in a virtual classroom, or even a few bite-sized virtual classrooms over a period, can seem a better option. Your learners, well, they need learning methods to be easy and accessible from work, home, tablet, mobile phone. We learn anywhere and everywhere these days, and I've had many a learner join me from the comfort of their bed even. They need calm. Remember the times you've had to walk into a training room full of strangers and a new environment, nothing familiar, out of your comfort zone? You know, for some of learners, even the journey to a training centre can be traumatic. Think of your youngest in your workforce, even apprentices who may never have travelled such distances. Yes, independence is a life skill, it has to be learnt, but remember, we want our participants in the learning zone, not zoned out or stressed out. They need familiarity, and the great thing about us L&D professionals is we know how to make learning fun and relatable to their familiarities. Whether that's ensuring tasks are relevant to their role, lessons could be themed around current trends or popular culture, tests may be created quiz style based on well-known TV shows and so on. But tech is the new familiar with many of our learners. We all use Netflix, we all have tablets, we all use video chat, and we all love YouTube. What are you doing right now? So for our learners to feel engaged, switched on and enthused, they want to use their tech for play and for work. They need space too. By that I mean space to digest learning, to mentally file, to layer learning, space to put skills into practice before moving on to the next bullet point. And a full day or longer in a classroom, a traditional classroom, can be overwhelming and it can be counterproductive. You know, neuroscientists for a long time have told us that the brain creates long-term memories by having information spaced out rather than everything crammed into a traditional informational packed day, only to be forgotten. Learners could attend bite-sized, chunked up virtual classrooms and reach their true potential in learning. And we'll look more at how the science of learning can shape the design and delivery of online learning in other videos. Yourself. Well, we have a duty to ensure our continued professional development. And if, like me, you're a member of the CIPD or any other professional body, we're obliged to continue developing in role. But why would we not want to? Remember the stats? Only 34% of us have the skills to deliver live online training. And what percentage of those deliver poor online training? What percentage is delivering good? What percentage great? So for your own integrity, for career future proofing, to put you ahead of the increasing competition, not only in your organisation, but externally as well, make digital a skill you not only know of, but you own. We need to demonstrate productivity too. You know, it all helps prove our value, our worth, our existence. Suddenly, in your new world of live online learning, you have more time to deliver content. You've got more time for other parts of the training cycle, more opportunities to attend meetings you probably normally decline, more time to influence, and hold on, maybe even more time at home. Not bad. Now that brings me on to the final point. We need a work-life balance, and we all know that delivery of a live classroom event doesn't start at 9 and finish at 5. Not for us anyway, maybe for the delegates. You know, it may involve travelling there by car, train or plane, time setting up rooms, preparing the course, then time afterwards cleaning up and packing away. Oh, and not to forget return journeys home in the rush hour. Bring on virtual classrooms. I too can deliver from my bed. So some compelling reasons why live online learning should be an essential part of your offer. Hey, other forms of learning are equally as important, and there's still a firm place for face-to-face classroom sessions for sure. But technology is changing every aspect of our organisations, and it's changing learning too. Don't get left behind. Please do look at my other videos for in-depth looks at VCs, the do's and don'ts, and basically how to become a VC superhero. And don't forget, please press subscribe button and the like button below, and please add your comments too. Thank you.